What do man, boys coming through once again, and on today's video I want to address kimo flix. I want to talk about that life that happened yesterday, because that life was something else, and I'm gonna tell you how much I disagree with what happened yesterday. That I don't see nothing good about it, nothing good about it. But first of all, before we continue with this video, man, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't take nothing from you, man. It does not take nothing from you. At the end of the day, you just help my channel get bigger, which I do highly appreciate. So addressing chemo, man. I need to move my phone out of the sun because it's acting up. Addressing chemo. Somebody told me he put a post. I went and seen it, and I read it. All right, all right. I was like, man, you know what? I need to address this because I think people got the whole video, or at least some people got it misunderstood. If you pay attention when I uploaded that video, it says, well, I say that I'm doing a reaction on that video of Dubs, right? So I say on that video, there's things that I agree, there's things that I disagree, and there's contradictions. Meaning that I don't agree with what would be. There's three things. So I don't agree with 60% of that video, right? But there's contradictions. There's a lot of things that I don't agree. But I choose not to address it. I choose to do a different angle for the video, right? Which I can do whatever I want, right? It's my channel, and shit, I'll be. If I have another man tell me what to do, man, I'll be crazy. But that's one thing I don't agree with. That you cannot tell another man what they should talk about, what they shouldn't talk about. And that's one thing that I do hardly disagree. When individuals trying to manipulate you to just drop some kind of content, even viewers as well. I'm my own person. I've always been like that, and I'm not gonna come to YouTube and change my get down. You know. With that being said, man, every subscriber that I got is because I worked for them. I didn't get the subscribers for talking good on a YouTuber or talking bad on a YouTuber. And I didn't do that video to get subscribers from a certain YouTuber. Why? Because I know at the end of the day, those subscribers, they're not gonna be loyal. You know, they didn't come to my channel because they wanted to come to my channel. They came to my channel because somebody told them to come to my channel. And if somebody comes to my channel and subscribes just because another man told him to do that, I cannot see him as a genuine subscriber. You know, and I know people get down like that. I know people do that. You know, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm not here uh, going over there and kissing ass to nobody. I'm just gonna give you my opinion when it comes down to different content, if I choose to. If I choose to. Now, there's a good thing you said about Renegade not being a 2-5er or no rider. Yeah, he's not 100% on that. And then you said something about he's that PCs don't go against GPs because they're not on the same yard. Yes, I agree with that. But me talking to those guys hand to hand, having individuals that I know of, they are part of that. And me being nosy sometimes, it'd be like, hey, what's the point of your group? And seeing what's your enemy. The people that I asked, every time I asked that question, it was GP. And it was not the gang as itself, like different gangs, you know what I mean? Like street gangs. But it was the organización, if you know what I mean. It was the movement. It was against the movement, even though the movement is not on the PC side, but that's what it is. They're going against that. That's their number one enemy. That's a PC gang. I'm not saying that an individual who's on a PC is gonna go against GP. They don't care, man. They're trying to do them, And I'm not saying that old boy is like that, but I'm saying that he probably holds that mentality still. He still holds that mentality. That was just my opinion, um, because I have talked to people like this. It's like you can't come over here and tell me what's on the PCR if you never touch a PCR, and I'm assuming you haven't. Now, that's just my opinion, and I just left it at that. Ain't nothing personal towards nobody. It's just what I see. That's what I notice. And I mean, at the end of the day, get your hustle, man. Get your hustle. Ain't nobody tripping on nobody. I mean, I just want everybody to win. Simple as that. So hopefully we get this clear, and you're never gonna see me over here kissing asses, man. I don't even go to small platforms. You know what I mean? To trying to get together, man. I was told one time, man, that a lot of people on YouTube, based on the past, man, how they stab one another, man. I'm not trying to get into all that stuff. Like they say, I'm better by myself than with a bad company, you know. And I'm gonna be like that, Whether I'm sure it's not gonna help me like that, but one thing I'll tell you that whoever subscribes to my channel is because it's gonna be a genuine subscriber for sure. So hopefully I address that issue. You know, I'm not supporting nobody. I'm not here rooting for no side. You know what I mean? I only root for me. That's it. I'm right here by myself, and I push myself. That's it. Now, on the live that happened last night, man, that's crazy. That's some crazy ass stuff, man. Because look, this is just my opinion. First of all, man, we have a bunch of grown ass men acting like little kids, like children. And I guess some people like that. It is what it is. I mean, there's all kinds of flavors for everybody. But man, you know what? That's out of pocket, especially about talking about somebody's wife and saying and acting like a kid, doing those expressions, And at the end of the day, when this is an old ass trick, when they trying to call you on the bluff, when somebody says, "Hey man, you want to see the proof?" And when the individual asks them to show me the proof, and then all of a sudden they trying to twist it and not showing the proof, it just tells you that person is just lying, full of crap, And I seen the life real quick, and honestly, man, that's embarrassing. Like, we're talking about grown ass folks acting like kids, being highly disrespectful, you know. For what gain? There's no gain right there. There's no gain. All it is just talking smack on one another, being disrespectful, and at the end of the day, nothing is gonna happen. So what is the point of that? You know, Yeah, it is funny. It shows how individuals contradict themselves in many aspects. In many aspects, man. And man, hopefully, I'm just gonna say this, man. Hopefully, people really paid attention to what was said on that live. You know, I'm just gonna put it like that. I'm not here to tell you pay attention to what, but I paid attention. I got the information that I wanted to get. The information that I suspected. But hey, some people choose and picks what they want to hear. Depending who who is the person who's speaking. With this being said, we are out to the next video. Muchas gracias. Saludos a todos. And just know this: be yourself, and that's it. Just be yourself, man. I mean, all that extra tough guy, extra stuff that, nah. We're not doing none of that stuff, man. But we are out. Ya estuvo, ratos. Gracias.